Good morning. It's Philip with you, Property Share Market Economics, and also my own channel, YouTube. Today again we're talking crypto, and a couple of things I wanted to point out. Back in 2022, I did a great talk, combined talk with Jason Pizzino. Now, many of you probably would know Jason. He's a great mate of mine. Well, I taught him much about the basics of GAN. He did all my classes. He's a smart fella, and he helps you understand much about the trading of crypto and various things. Back in that talk in 2022, I did forecast that Bitcoin would get to 100K. I then suggested that it would probably go higher. We mentioned a million, and I thought that would probably happen as we went into 2026 when all the speculative stuff takes over. Here, have a listen. We'll show it to you now, and you can have a listen and see what I said. So if Bitcoin is up at 1 million, say 100,000, whatever it might get to, don't get carried away. Okay, if you've probably heard about what I had to say back in 2022, I said also that blockchain and the whole blockchain technology and Bitcoin and other things would enter the economy and especially the land market. I suggested that you'd be able to use Bitcoin eventually for buying it on your credit card. You'd be able to use it eventually as the basis for a mortgage. I also suggested that the blockchain technology would be usable to start dividing up the assets into halves and quarters and fifths and 25ths so that you'd be able to identify parts of an asset that people could own in common. All that, it's just history repeating. It helps facilitate the buying of assets, because as assets, especially house prices, but it's not really house prices, it's the locational value of the land underneath, it gives that asset its value. I suggested that the blockchain technology would assist in driving land prices even higher, because at the end of the day, land takes all the gains. So here, have a listen to what I had to say about the blockchain stuff. So one of the things that might come up in the next couple of years, it's already started, is the use of blockchain to define part of an asset, which just simply allows price to go up even more. Okay, so you get to hear about some of the forecasts. My latest forecast, what I'm suggesting now is if you want to understand Bitcoin, if you want to understand all that sector of the market, you actually really have to understand the land cycle. And that's the whole 18.6 thing. Once you understand where that comes from, what causes it, you also then get to see that towards the end of every single real estate cycle, and that's going back to 1776 in the US, back to 1600 in the UK, every single real estate cycle, as you get towards the end, 14 years up of American land values, as you get into the 12th, 13th, and then the final year, speculation just runs riot. Okay, it does. And then we hit the peak. Okay, so myself, I think you're making a mistake if you think of Bitcoin and meme coins and everything else as a store of wealth. They are not. They are used as a medium of exchange, very good medium of exchange, and it's facilitated, I reckon, in the past. A lot of people in countries that want to move their money from that country to another one, say like China, want to get their money out. It's a great facilitation of exchange, of being able to do that, just shift your money anonymously, which is what has been happening. But it is not a store of wealth. It is different to gold. Gold has an underlying commercial value, commercial industrial use. Bitcoin does not. So I don't think of it as a store of wealth. Anyway, you'll get to judge that. In due course with what the real estate cycle happens. As always, I value your comments. Put the comments underneath, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you feel like if you're up to that, feel like doing it. And time's going to tell what's happening. So I hope you liked the forecast that I had. We'll talk again soon.